start our lesson. So let me review about what we learned yesterday. Otherwise, your friend will not miss this. So today we learned an article about something and somewhere in the museum. So now let me review about vocabulary we learned yesterday. Okay, so this word we pronounce phenomenon. Okay, phenomenon means បាតុភូតណា phenomenon irritating ណាដែលគួរឲ្យខឹង admire កោតសរសើរ improbable ដែលមិនទំនងនឹងកើតឡើង proof បង្ហាញការពិត drastic ដែលខ្លាំងហើយកើតឡើងភ្លាម ban ហាម5 exhibit ការដាក់តាំងបង្ហាញ and force បង្ខំឬក៏ជំរុញ so these are this vocabulary we learned yesterday from the article, and for yesterday and today we are going to do exercises to finish our lesson 1 and lesson 2, so we still practice doing exercise. So let me get you to our course book and continue our study regarding to our exercise of listening. So can you understand these people? So you are going to watch a video in the street, and then you listen to 5 people and answer the question. We have Justin, Jonas, Sarah Jan, David, and Andy, and number 1 to number 5 are the question and answer. You are going to take one of that. So let's watch all together and then remember what you have watched. Okay, so let me get you to the video now. Do you see now, everyone? Okay, you see the screen? Now let's watch.
Yes, I see.
Who do you look like in your family?
I looked more like my mother when I was younger. Now I look like my father.
Do you have a favorite painting? Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a life-size painting of a horse that's standing on its back legs. It's by a painter called Whistler.
Where did you go for your last holiday?
Italy and France.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Why?
I went with my parents and we travelled quite extensively and we ate lots of local food and we saw quite a lot of museums and art galleries.
Do you take a lot of photos?
I don't, but my wife does.
What does she take photos of?
Mostly buildings and some of me. She doesn't like to be in photos herself, so I have to do all the modelling.
Do you prefer films with a happy or sad ending?
Ooh, I quite like ones with sad endings, actually.
Why?
I have no particular reason why. It's just in general, the films I like tend to have sad endings.
Okay, everyone, have you got what you have just watched, or you prefer to watch one more time?
I prefer one more time, teacher.
Okay, so please take note and you look at your notebook, okay, or your course book about the question. And after that, we choose the correct answer. So let me play it one more time for you guys.
Who do you look like in your family?
I looked more like my mother when I was younger. Now I look like my father.
Do you have a favorite painting? Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a life-size painting of a horse that's standing on its back legs. It's by a painter called Whistler.
Where did you go for your last holiday?
Italy and France.
Did you have a good time?
Yes.
Why?
I went with my parents and we travelled quite extensively and we ate lots of local food and we saw quite a lot of museums and art galleries.
Do you take a lot of photos?
I don't, but my wife does.
What does she take photos of?
Mostly buildings and some of me. She doesn't like to be in photos herself, so I have to do all the modelling.
Do you prefer films with a happy or sad ending?
Ooh, I quite like ones with sad endings, actually.
Why?
I have no particular reason why. It's just in general, the films I like tend to have sad endings.
All right, so let's move to exercise and answer this all together. So Justin look like now his mother, his brother, or his father?
He looked
Like his mother.
Mother, okay, I choose mother for you. What about number 2? Jonah's favorite painting is of
Animal. Letter C.
animal. Okay, let me choose an animal. And Sarah Jane last holiday was a
I should letter B. Walking.
walking. Okay, I choose walking. And David? Take a lot of photos, has a lot of photos.
Letter C. Letter C.
Has
She
a
doesn't
lot
like,
of
but his wife like.
Okay.
Stop like nếu hiện misunderstanding vấn đề. I suppose it's letter C.
So has a lot of photo on his phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Andy say
He enjoyed crying at the end of the film.
end of the film. So which one cry?
Letter C. Letter A. Letter A. Letter A. Letter A.
He cries
Because
at the bit.
yes, because he said the film have a sad ending. That's why he always cried.
Okay. Now let's check your answer. You're right or you are wrong. How many mistakes have you got and how many answer that you have answered right? Look. You got 1 out of 5. Look, think again about your listening skill and voice and your understand skill. You have 2 times, but your answer still got 1. So your English still limited.
Poor English.
You can speak well, but the way you understand about what you listen to, still okay. So you have to improve more listening skill. Okay.
That's okay. At least I know my fair.
Of course, you're right. Learn from our mistake. No one is perfect. Okay. That's why when you just describing about how the 5 planets meet all together, I just comment that it's time to learn English, not to say something about 5 planets meet each other. Okay, so now you are here. So you got only 1 out of 5. So 5 planets cannot meet all together now. Only 1 planet is you.
Yeah, sure. That's why I still lonely.
Okay ឡើយភពផ្កាយភព5ជួបគ្នាណាឥឡូវបានតែ5បានតែភព1ណាបាត់តែភព4ទៀតមកជួបគ្នាបងនេះ
Picture មួយទៀត
Okay, so one more time. So Justin look like
Father.
okay.
father.
Now we change to father. And Sarah Jane last holiday was her
Strings teacher. Sing.
sightseeing.
Yeah, teacher.
Sightseeing. Yes,
Sightseeing ណានឹងគេថាដើរមើលទេសភាពដើរមើលអាគារដើរមើលអីហ្នឹងគេថា sightseeing. And David
Take a lot of photo.
takes a lot of photos. And 5.
Chop teacher tomorrow.
Most of the favorite film has a sad ending.
For me, choose B, letter B. He sings film with that the end.
more
The end.
realistic with this one.
Realistic. I think I've letter C.
Teacher.
Which one?
Letter C.
See, now I follow Radi. Okay, last time I follow you, and this time I follow Radi. So check it out.
Okay.
Okay. So check it out. Maybe Radi is right, or maybe the one is right for the last one, number 5, or whatever. Let's check it out. Still.
Still.
So
it
this one
letter
must be the
C.
correct answer, and this one must be the correct answer, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
teacher.
still. So which one? Take a lot of photo. Is in a lot of photo. Oh yeah, it's in a lot of photo because he said that his wife love to take photo, and he just find a model. So model maybe inside that one. Okay, so that's it about the list listening and the video with some description of that. And now we move back to the other part of your book. So, okay, congratulations, you have done unit 1 and unit 2 successfully, but still there are something to do more and exercise of workbook. So let's move to workbook altogether. Look at this one, guy. After this, we can start with new lesson, but now it's time to practice more about vocabulary of preposition at, in, and on. Okay, if you have workbook with you, you can practice doing in your book, or not, you can practice doing right here now. Okay, let's put it here. 1, the result of the election were announced at 11 o'clock. What about the 20th century? In, on, or at? Okay, spend time working on that. Okay, so let's check the answer all together. I don't think it is very difficult. So that's why we check all together. What do you put for number 2? What's number 2?
On teacher.
Number 2 is?
On.
In century, we could with in, okay, in the century. And number 3?
On, teacher. On Wednesday.
Okay, the first one we say on. Okay, after that?
In the evening.
Okay, and then in. After that?
At 12.
At, okay, and then the last one is?
On.
On, right. On, in, at, on. Number 4?
On Monday morning.
On, correct. Number 5?
At night.
At night?
In
night? Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
On.
It's on. Okay, number 5. On. Number 6.
I suppose. Number 6, at night.
Okay, now number 5. Number 6.
On.
At.
On.
In the morning.
At. In. Okay.
In the morning. Work. At weekend.
Okay. At. In.
Or at weekend.
At. Number 7.
At weekend. At the morning.
In.
At
Number 7. Number 7 was born.
In 1955.
Okay. In and die.
At.
At. No, it's on.
On
Only
5
year,
October.
only 1 year we use in, but with date we use with on. And number 8. Number 8, it's a kind of.
I think at
Yeah, okay, add correct. And the last one.
After we went to Portugal and we're going again. In the summer.
In
summer in
okay.
July.
All right, good, very good one. So add in and in. All right, perfect. Let's move to place. Okay, continue. Work 1 minute. All right, let's check it out. Number 2.
number 2 on.
Okay, number 2 on the bus or
In the car.
in car. Okay, correct. Number 3.
On the
You
wall.
want
The wall.
on the wall.
In the
In living
In the
room.
living room.
The living room.
And
He's going to put all our on the
shelf.
good, on the shelf. On, in, on. Number 4.
in New York.
Okay, in New York.
On the 11th
On
floor.
the 11th floor. Okay, correct. Number 5.
I meet you at the bus stop.
Okay, good. At the bus stop. Number 6.
Sit on chair.
On chair, right. And another one is
On the floor.
on the floor. Okay. Number 7.
We spend the morning in the museum, and then at the museum.
At the museum. And walk.
And then went for a walk.
For walk in the park. Correct. Okay, number 8. I met my boyfriend
at school.
At school while we were.
And we split up while we were
at
university.
At university.
Okay, good. This time you are right. Thank you. So look at the difficult word first before we continue to another one. Look at the useful and fresh. Jerome, read and translate.
Which sentence?
Not sentence, a word.
A word.
Read and translate.
Useful word and
1 to 8. The letter 1 to letter 8 or
listen.
one?
Look. Okay. I highlight useful word and phrase here. How do you pronounce this word and translate into Khmer language?
Oh, I assume screen cannot see. Okay.
Oh, really?
Democracy. Yeah, democracy.
How do you pronounce it?
Democracy.
Demo. No, it is
Democracy.
Democracy.
Democracy. Okay,บอกไปทำไม
ប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ
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 ចាំដល់ម៉ោងសួរចាំឆ្លើយហើយចង់ឆ្លើយដែរបាទ your turn
no need teacher sorry
no your turn now it's your turn
my turn right ប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ no demonstration បាតកម្ម teacher
អានេះត្រូវសិនក៏មកបញ្ញាប់ how you pronounce it
demonstration
demonstration okay បែរទៅមែនណា
បាតកម្ម
បាតកម្ម correct okay very good sir
election
បែរទៅម៉េច
ការបោះឆ្នោត
Okay បញ្ឈីម
Teacher, teacher. Freedom.
Okay
សេរីភាពឬក៏ឯករាជ្យ teacher.
Okay ជ្រុំ
Hold hands.
Yeah ហើយតែមិន hold hand
This word I don't know. Sir.
hold
Sorry.
កាន់ hand ដៃនៅត្រង់តា
Okay.
កាន់ដៃ
Chắc
Okay hold hand ហ្នឹងយើងកាន់
dạ chắc ăn đây.
Okay ចឹងចាំទីយើងជួបគ្នាសាជាថ្មីណា Zoom ដាច់ហើយ Okay see you again